Deputy President Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto is a very shrewd politician. William Ruto outwitted the former president Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi to become the Rift Valley kingpin. Moi would have wanted someone else to succeed him, but the DP managed to outwit him. And if you follow politics very closely, the deputy president is currently outwitting President Uhuru Kenyatta in the larger Mount Kenya politics. The deputy president has ventured into the Mount Kenya politics, and today he's actually one of the people the hustler nation from that region consider as their leader. He has defeated President Uhuru Kenyatta so far. He doesn't enjoy the massive support from the tycoons from that region. The politics in the larger Mount Kenya regions are normally determined by these tycoons. The deputy president went to church directly, and today is controlling the church in the larger Mount Kenya region. But I've been thinking, is there a chance that the deputy president, based on what is happening, and I'm going to explain, is there a chance that the deputy president is actually very strategic in his moves and has devised a strategy of locking out the Kikuyu leadership of the Kikuyu nation from the leadership of this country in the near future? I want us to look into all those. But before we do that, if you're watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Now, yesterday, Karua was made the spokesperson of the larger Mount Kenya region. That means in the larger Mount Kenya region, President Uhuru Kenyatta technically is no longer the spokesperson. It also means that Justin Muturi is not the spokesperson. And I'm going to do another video because I tend to think that Karua can actually make the best running mate to Raila Odinga. But let us focus on the subject for today. William Ruto's elaborate strategy to lock out the Kikuyu nation from the leadership of this country in future. And I want us to go straight to the point. Why am I saying this? I have my 5 reasons for believing so. Number 1, Kenyans are going to the polls in 2022. I'm not so sure the kind of a person William Ruto is going to appoint as his running mate. But for the Kikuyu nation to succeed beyond 2022, maybe even beyond 2027, they must have a credible person, either as a governor or as a senator. I'm looking at William Ruto's camp. Who are his proposed senators in 2022? Who are his proposed governors from the larger Mount Kenya region? The choice of the governors, the people Mount Kenya region are going to elect as governors, will have a higher chance of succeeding the deputy president or Raila Odinga in 2027 or beyond. But who is William Ruto proposing as the next governors for the Kikuyu nation? Let me just read for you the list. Let's begin with Nairobi. Nairobi, which is the capital center of Kenya, the deputy president candidate is Bishop Margaret Wanjiru Kamangu. I want to ask you a question. Do you think Kamangu can become the next president of the Republic of Kenya if he managed to win in Nairobi? Let me tell you, when Kidero was elected the governor for Nairobi, most people easily concluded that he was automatically going to succeed Raila Odinga in Nyanza and a potential presidential candidate. Anybody who will be elected the governor of Nairobi has the potential of becoming the president of the Republic of Kenya. The deputy president has gone through the entire Mount Kenya region, and the person he has identified for Nairobi is Bishop Margaret Wanjiru. I'm not saying Margaret Wanjiru is not qualified to lead Nairobi. She is. But she cannot carry the aspirations of the voters and the people of the larger Mount Kenya region. So that's the first person. You go to Nakuru, another cosmopolitan county, predominantly Kikuyus, with a huge presence of Kalenjins. He's proposing Susan Kihika Kimani. Susan Kihika is a very brilliant young lady, performed well as a speaker. Her campaigns as a senator was one of the best in the country. I followed her very closely. But can Susan Kihika become the president of the Republic of Kenya in future? Today, for example, Lee Kinyanjui is being mentioned as a potential running mate to Raila Odinga because of the fact that he's a governor for Nakuru County. I don't think Susan Kihika can be a potential presidential candidate in future, even if she won the seat. I don't think so. Now let's go to the other county, Nyandarua. In Nyandarua, the DP is also proposing Wanjiku wa Muhia. Again, cannot qualify as a presidential candidate in future. You go to Nyeri, the DP is proposing Rehab. You go to Embu, Cecil Mbarire. Cecil Mbarire has the potential of becoming a running mate to a presidential candidate. I doubt if she can become a president in future. Meru, there is Kawira Mwangaza. That's the person the DP is proposing there. In Kiambu, I don't know the person is proposing or is pushing. But there are claims that he wants Gathoni wa Mushomba. In Kirinyaga, there is Ngirishi Purity, who is likely to become the next governor for Kirinyaga, but I doubt whether she'll remain in Tanga. Now, from that list, it means of all the governors, the gubernatorial candidate the DP is pushing in the larger Mount Kenya region, none has the potential of becoming the next president of the Republic of Kenya. Because if the DP wants to promote someone, he can identify, let's say Moses Kuria, make Moses Kuria the governor for Kiambu. Then Moses Kuria will serve 2 terms. At the end of his second term, the term of the DP, assuming the DP wins, will come to an end. Then the DP can project him. Or even someone like Mwangi Kiunjuri. Make Mwangi Kiunjuri the governor for Laikipia. Let him mark time there, 2 terms. When your term ends as the president, he takes over. That's not happening. So because of that, the kind of leaders he's proposing, I tend to think that he doesn't want Mount Kenya to rise, especially in the next 10 years. Number 2, let us look at the Kikuyu leadership. Currently, President Uhuru Kenyatta's term is coming to an end. So which means things would have been very clear on who is likely to succeed President Uhuru Kenyatta. Moses Kuria was emerging. What has happened to Moses Kuria? They've fallen out. So it means Moses Kuria, if he were to succeed, he would succeed through his own efforts, not through the efforts of the DP. Look at the other guy, Kabuko. Kabuko would have been serving his second term so that he would be a potential running mate in 2022. Kabuko believes that he was locked out by the deputy president. So it means Kabuko was emerging, then he was suppressed. Let's go. Peter Munya. Peter Munya was emerging very, very strongly, having been assistant minister during Kibaki era. I mean, a governor. Peter Munya has been a member of parliament, as a minister. In the last election, the deputy president, Peter Munya believes so, frustrated his efforts. because he didn't want a strong leader from the larger Mount Kenya region to emerge. So were it not for President Uhuru Kenyatta, who made Munya a cabinet minister, Munya would be today in the streets of Nairobi. There was a gentleman called Kabando. Where is he today? Kabando also believed that he was one of the casualties of the DP. Because by now, Kabando, if he was a member of parliament, probably would be much more stronger, politically speaking, was suppressed. So what has happened is that the DP has created a new set of leaders in the larger Mount Kenya region. There is Martha Karua. Martha Karua took her case up to, I think, the East African Court against Waiguru. Martha Karua believes that she won, but Waiguru was favored. Okay? So the DP has crafted a new list of leaders from the larger Mount Kenya region for purposes of 2022 and is 2027. Ndindi Nyoro, I don't think has the potential of becoming a president in future. Kimani Ichung'wah, he has come up with Alice Wahome. Huh? Rigathi Gachagua, his running mate. So if you look at it from that perspective, then you realize that the DP is not keen on nurturing a leader from the larger Kikuyu nation. And the truth of the matter is that a strong Kikuyu nation with a strong leader is not good for Ruto. Number 3, political parties. Which political party belongs to the people of the larger Mount Kenya region? Uhuru Kibaki had his party, DP. That's what propelled him to the presidency. Then after NAC failed, he had his party, PNU, Kibaki. Uhuru Kenyatta became the president through his party, the TNA party. Today, which political party can you associate with the people of the larger Mount Kenya region? No party. Moses Kuria is trying to form a party. I don't think he's going to do much. The other guy is Mwangi Kiunjuri. Already, the Secretary General of Mwangi Kiunjuri's party has been grabbed from him and has been told to go and contest in Kiambu, in UDA as the senator. The organizing secretary has also been poached. So Mwangi Kiunjuri's party is being, in Greek they say yen ingado, a tree. If you want to cut a tree, you start by cutting the branches. So it will just remain a tree. So Kikata, it will just go the way you want. So that's Mwangi Kiunjuri's party. Jubilee is today not a serious political party. So in the larger Mount Kenya region, they don't have a party which you can associate them with. So if you were to go for an election today, and Moses Kuria does not succeed in his party with this party, it means you might have members of parliament from the larger Mount Kenya region, but with a party which they don't have control over. Number 4, and this is something which should worry the leadership from the larger Mount Kenya region. And Kabuko has been very consistent that tusipojichunga tutapangwa. The politics of handouts. The people of the larger Mount Kenya region fought for my Mau, second liberation, and they've been in power up to now. The people of the larger Mount Kenya region are not known for handout politics. They are known for struggle kind of politics. But the DP introduced the politics of handouts to the people of Mount Kenya region. You see, the truth is the politics of handout was common in the Western Kenya region. Basically, majority the lawyer, where Moi used to say you just buy the mandazi. So this politics of handout is creating a lazy generation in the larger Mount Kenya region. People who don't think about politics, the economy, and the history of that region. So you give me 200 bob, I attend your rally, you go, you come, I vote for you. They don't have that time to listen to the history. You know, people like Matiba would be mad and sad if they were to wake up today and witness what's currently happening down there. So because of that handout politics, I think the larger Mount Kenya region are losing the plot. So that next time, even if the DP will not be there, someone from outside, as long as he has the money, can come, use the money on them, and it will be the end. And lastly is the politics of dynasty versus the hustler narrative. This is a class war. If you look at the history of the larger Mount Kenya region, why do you think these guys even voted for President Uhuru Kenyatta? Do you want to tell me they didn't know that Uhuru was a dynasty? They knew so well that Uhuru was a dynasty. They knew so well that. But in the larger Mount Kenya region, the level of poverty is so high. The people who are billionaires are few, but they have the money. But the majority are poor and they don't have. So the DP is now creating that class war. And you know, in the larger Mount Kenya region, the people who normally dictate politics are the people with the money. So they dictate politics. So when you come up with a dynasty versus hustler narrative, it means you'll end up with members of parliament, some of whom they'll be dictated and controlled by the DP. There was a by-election in Kiamba. If you are from Kiamba, how is your member of parliament doing? Because I see him out. Okay, the members of parliament I see everywhere the DP goes, and I want to give credit to Ndindi Nyoro, because every time you see Ndindi Nyoro where the DP is, you must see Ndindi Nyoro. But qua ground, I'm told Ndindi Nyoro is working on the ground. Maybe because he was a CDF manager, so he understands how CDF is supposed to be managed. But there are members of parliament who just follows the DP. They were poor, no proper background, they were put there. So today, wameonyeshwa, DP is going to Nakuru, the DP is going to Kisii. Yeah? So the DP is creating a new set of leaders perceived to be from poor backgrounds. There's nothing substance they are bringing on the table. The only thing they are bringing on the table is the fact that they are from a humble background. I don't know what you think, but in my view, these schemes by the DP are intended to block Mount Kenya region from producing the next president of the Republic of Kenya in the near future, especially during the time when the DP will be the president, because he hopes to be the president between 2022 and 2027. He doesn't want a strong leader from the larger Mount Kenya region, because he believes that is going to interfere with the way he's going to rule the country. Do you agree with me? Or you disagree? I don't know what you think. If you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time you produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Please continue supporting this channel. You can only support this channel in the simplest way, just giving the thumbs up. Just click that like button, drop your comment, and share it to your platforms. That's the best way you can support the channel. And those who want to join the channel membership, you can still do it. And lastly, I'm intending to do 2 videos. Why I tend to think Martha Karua would make a good running mate to Raila Odinga. The second video I intend to do is Moses Kuria. Is there a chance that President Uhuru Kenyatta actually prevailed on Moses Kuria and he's going to be the next governor for Kiambu? Because the president, in my view, will not allow Kiambu just to go without fighting. And what's happening to Ngirishi? Is he defecting from William Ruto's camp? I don't know, but I want to do those analysis. Thank you guys, and please, may you have a good day. Bye-bye.